This is the old workshop that Ivaldi spoke of. I should check if he's already here. The entrance must be on the other side.
Where is a decent suit when you need one?
Found anything worthy of your talents?
This will have to do.
Soon you can put them to good use.
By Ymir. Is that a Salakar? I never knew they actually existed.
I know all the sagas of your people, yet I've never heard of...
I never said my people.
You mean the Light Elves?
There aren't many who remember the Children of Light, or their stories. I do.
When Surtur invaded their lands, they begged me for aid. But the war with the Vanir had only just ended, and I was weary. Long after, I learned how Surtur devoured the elves' immortal light, hugger by hugger. Maybe it's the same light that now allows him to renew himself after death.
During the conquest, he must have uncovered knowledge of the Salakars.
But to what end?
What Hugers does it hold?
Those of two warlords, one a Muspel, the other a Jotun.
Nothing more.
Nothing more, at least not of value.
He speaks the truth.
You deal with a fire nymph?
A fire nymph? I am the finest fire nymph in all of Svartalheim.
Allow me to introduce Asa, treasonous daughter of Surtur, and my friend.
You grow dewy-eyed in your dotage.
What have you unearthed?
Only rumors. My father is rebuilding something large and powerful, though its exact nature I cannot fathom.
And the Salakar is intended to be part of this something.
Most likely. Either way, its value to my father is so great he may indeed trade your son for its return.
Return to your stepmother. Arrange a trade. And one more thing. I would feel better knowing you're protected.
Sinmara travels far and wide, but I will rejoin her as you wish.
Whatever the Salakar is, I must steal it back once Baldur is safe.
Why?
Ragnarok comes. I've made plans, but they are not ideal. Perhaps the Salakar offers another way. One that will allow me to truly save those I care about. Even you.
To unlock its secrets, I will need help. There are rumors of a shelter nearby. Its dwellers may be able to assist me.
I know the place. Home to the most ill-tempered shits imaginable.
Tell them I sent you. No dwarf would give up the chance to work with Ivaldi.
Vangrin was once home to your rivals, Sinri and Broker. Your name may not carry much weight here.
Don't make me laugh. No one cares about those two. I'll follow you once I've finished taking what I need.
So many starving dwarves, so much shit.
Be welcome, friend.
A word, my friend. Ivaldi requests your aid.
Ain't my concern. Go talk to Augur.
He's the master of this workshop.
Master? Nah, boy, he's chief when the master's ain't here.
Let's see, which one is uglier?
I do not take kindly to being interrupted.
Useless. I best ask someone else.
Can't you see I'm busy? Do I look like I got time for small talk? Can't you see I'm busy?
Just here to help.
Hello there. I bring word from Ivaldi.
What do I hear? Go talk to the ganger.
Ganger.
Yeah, the chief. Name's Oakland.
I should go speak with Oakland.
So many starving dwarves.
What do you want?
Ivaldi sends me. He requires the help of a skilled artisan.
A meeting of minds, huh? Well, it ain't up to me. You'd best talk to Brokkr or Sindri.
They still breathe. Where are they?
No idea. Sindri went off adventuring. He does that. Mind you, it's been a while since he left.
How much of a while?
Couple of weeks.
And his absence doesn't worry you.
Not my business where he goes.
And Brooker?
Went to look for Sindri. Bit of a worry guts, that one. Ever since he mucked up the forging of Mjolnir. Anyway, look, leave your name and I'll pass it to Brokkr when he shows up.
Tell him Javi of Asgard was here.
Javi of... by Ymir. Really, it is you?
I'll return tonight. In the meantime, fetch Ivaldi. He's at the old workshop ruins.
Asgard has abandoned us.
No, we are their dearest allies. They won't let us down.
How can so many starving dwarves... Is that Harvey?
A sight for sore eyes.
So many starving dwarves produce so much shit. Asgard has abandoned us.
No, we are their dearest allies. They won't let... 3 times it stung me. 3! On the hand, then the neck, oh, then on my eyeball.
A true master would ignore such trifles.
Trifles? That gadfly was the size of a squirrel. A big one.
An ogre can tear me limb from limb, and still my severed hands would finish the job. That is focus. That is passion. That is...
Horseshit. Master Brooker, I'm glad you've made it home. And your brother, did you find him?
Yeah. You never did say where he was.
I believe Sindri went adventuring.
Adventuring? No, that's not it. He went to find the special meat. Had a hankering, he said.
Special meat.
Yeah, the special meat.
Sutungur special meat.
What's that frosty arse got to do with it? We ain't in Jotunheim, in case you hadn't noticed. Well, there's this mead they make down at the brewery. So sweet, well, it's bloody sweet, all right? Anyway, Sindri had an itch for it. Just a horn or two, he said. So, off he goes. That was half a moon ago. I told him not to do it. Too many giants out there, but he wouldn't listen. Him and his cravings.
Where can I find this brewery?
Aylthorpe, southeast of here, other side of the marsh. Can't miss it. You going to rescue him?
I will find him, yes. And afterwards, you and he will repay me by helping Ivaldi with the job I need done.
Now hold on, we didn't,
Good, good. We have a deal. That gadfly? He was Loki. Thor himself could not have withstood the sting.
Is it too much to ask for some decent tools around here?
You wouldn't know these if it sprouted wings, flew up your arse sideways, and laid a golden egg.
Did anyone follow you?
Remind me, why do I
You might learn something.
Child! Fuck off! I'm the same age as you.
In all that time, consider what I have learned.
Time to make them talk. I must hand it to Sindri. Even after all that has happened, he still has the defiance to see Ragnarok, Svata at his finest. This place is heavenly. Ah, the sweet scent of mead, fouled by the stench of muspels. And Jotnar too. smell of meat grows strong. This must be where everything is stored. Sindri's nose would have guided him here.
Claude was weak. That's what comes when Surtur shapes some Jotun whore.
Sindri's been here. A chain was placed here. From the scarring, something heavy was suspended from it. I've carried enough dwarves recently to know they're not as light as they look. This hammer bears the mark of Sindri, and here, a bag of roasted acorns. This blood is many days old. One trail leads in, the other out. Is this Sindri's special mead? Given the puddles on the floor, he must have taken a bath in it. Here. The Muspels have a prison not far from here. Janshus, they call it. Some days ago, Sindri was captured while sneaking outside. He was dragged in here for interrogation. His belongings were seized. Even his roasted acorns, one of the many dwarven delicacies I will never fathom. They tried to loosen his tongue using the same sweet mead he himself sought. Almost drowned him in it. But the shelter has not been raided. So Sindri must have remained strong and refused to give them its location. Instead, he was dragged away. Bloodied, drunk as a fish. But alive, most likely to face further tortures at a makeshift prison named Jarnshus. That is where I should go next. reeks of misery. More than I would even wish upon Loki, no matter his crimes. This place reeks of misery. More than I would even wish upon Loki, no matter his crimes. Likely Sindri was brought here many days ago. I hope not too late. Cast about this land, my friend. Giants have no mercy. When I face them, I will show them none.
Hey, what's going on?
Stolen. I can sense that the Salakar was satisfied on this occasion. Was this Kelder's first victim? That amulet, the sigil, Sindri, reckless fool. All this was a mead. Oh well, it is done. I must return the body to Broker.
Is this Sindri, noblest of dwarves?
Chance led to Sindri's capture, but the nature of his death, that was not chance. When the enemy realized they had such a prize in their clutches.
Who is this you bring? No! It can't be!
Master Broker, I share in your grief. Truly I do. Your brother was the worthiest of dwarves. More so than you will ever know.
Oh, Sindri. No. No! My dear Sindri.
The funeral arrangements are being made outside. I must use this chance to bend Broker to my will. I must speak with Broker. Seen a dwarf rowing in one of these boats.
Son of a rock, where did
I
you
must
hide?
find a way to ease Brookers.
You lied to me. You said you would save him.
I said I would find him.
That ain't my brother. Not anymore. What happened? Tell me. Everything.
As I neared the village, I heard a great roar, like that of a wounded bear. Soon after, I witnessed the final act of a mighty battle. Sindri, beset by giants on all sides. It was he who made the godlike roars.
He always did have a deep voice.
He wielded his hammer and chisel with uncommon skill.
Yes! Yes! I've seen him do it many times in the workshop.
Giants lay strewn about, slain by Sindri's hand. But then, one of cowardly aspect struck your brother treacherously in the back. Yet even as Sindri succumbed to the blow, he lobbed his chisel and struck the coward dead right between the eyes.
Sindri did all that?
So it will be written. I must find a way to ease Brooker's sorrow and make him amenable to my wishes.
Last time I saw the master, he was sitting under his oak tree, roasting his acorns, oiling his favorite hammer.
Where could they be?
Is something wrong, Vassal?
Everything is wrong. We're burying the greatest smith who ever lived, and we don't have his tools to put with him.
I came across some at Aylthorpe. If you want, I can fetch.
Those are just the spares. He never took his best ones from the shelter.
I see. How is it that such valuable instruments have been misplaced?
Misplaced? Don't be daft. Hidden, more like.
By Sindri.
To make sure no one else ever touched them. Particularly Brocker. Except now we can't find them.
And you have no idea where they might be.
Well, they're inside the shelter, I can tell you that. Well, they can't be too far. I'd be surprised if they're somewhere up high.
I thought dwarves were afraid of heights.
Not our Sindri. He was quite the climber. Now me, well, I prefer to keep my feet on the ground, right where they should be.
Harvey, please. Let me grieve in peace.
I'm very fond of the dwarves, yet their constant needs. It is exhausting. Oh, Loki. Friend, betrayer. What I'd give for a moment of your guilt conversation. Even the lies. If I were Sindri. If I were Sindri, where would I hide my beloved tools? Somewhere high up, perhaps. What do you see, Sunan? That nest looks like a promising hidey hole. If I had wings, I could reach it easily enough. Go, my eyes. Finally, the tools of Sindri's trade. You must reunite these tools with Sindri's remains before the ceremony begins. The disaster has been averted.
Oh, now I see why some call you God.
You're making me blush. Still, I have my moments. Heroes die, but not their legacy. Such was Sindri's courage that tonight he feasts in Valhalla, the first of his kind to ever do so. Ivaldi has come.
I'm here for the mead, not the company.
You dwarves and your love of mead. It's caused me enough trouble already.
It wasn't a dwarf who ransacked half of Jotunheim in search of some mysterious mead.
I wouldn't know anything about that. You know, old friend, now would be a good time for some grand gesture.
Like what?
A respectful speech from you, Sindri's greatest rival, would surely.
Ah, fuck off.
We must all make compromises. I can even give you the honeyed words. Time soothes the well of suffering, brings hope that sees beyond chill death, recasts the whirlpool of sorrow into the placid waters of the philosophic mind.
Are those words for Sindri or Baldur?
Baldur lives. Why would he need such words?
Of course, of course. I didn't mean to... Well, you know. Fine, I'll do the speech. But it will be one of my making, not yours. We dwarves don't care much for poetry. Still, we can't set about making speeches until the torches are all lit up.
Ivaldi has come. Perhaps he can be of use. Have saved a place for me. This is a great honor that they bestow.
My brother. A true master. He was,
I did not like Sindri, and he did not like me. Still, he was good with the hammer, and the chisel, and the saw. And he knew how to work the bellows. Some said better than anyone. Even me. Brocker, your brother was a very fine smithy. I admired him greatly.
Master Broker, you've given Sindri an excellent send-off.
it's the least he deserves. But is it really true he feasts in Valhalla?
It is. I saw it in a vision. Come, let's take a stroll. Now tell me, Are you prepared to continue Sindri's good work?
Helping Ivaldi was not my brother's work.
But defying Sutor was. It's what got him killed.
Greed for mead is what got him killed.
It took courage to go after that mead. A direct challenge to Sutor's authority.
This is crooked thinking.
Seems straight enough to me.
You know, I don't reckon I owe you a bloody thing.
I risked my life to retrieve your brother's body. Now I'm prepared to risk it again. For you, and all of Svartalfheim.
Bollocks! You ain't doing anything out of the goodness of your heart. I know what you're after. I know all about your lad Balder. I have ears, you know, even in my grief. So, don't pretend you're here for us, because I know—
Would you have me abandon my own son, and strive only for your salvation?
Okay, when you say it like that. I need time. I'm still grieving, you know. Let me think on it, all right? A little old think. These are the finest tools you'll ever lay eyes on.
Good to see you're getting along. So, broker, do you accept your duty?
Don't have much choice, do I? Last thing I need is a godly smiting up my arse.
Let this be the start of a beautiful new friendship.
To study the Salakar, I'll need the very best of tools. Too bad this workshop is lacking.
Bugger off! I got more stuff here than you can wag a finger at.
Doubt it.
If you find something you don't know how to use, just ask.
I'll be giving you lessons on how to use your own.
Bickering dwarves. How unusual.
Asa, you return.
What? You deal with a fire nymph?
Not this again.
What news do you bring?
My stepmother is stubborn. I cannot push too hard or she will grow suspicious.
She has no interest in a trade.
Interest, yes. But not yet the will.
I don't understand.
The Salakar is all but indestructible. You, on the other hand, are not.
She assumes she'll catch me, kill me, and retrieve the Salakar.
Time is on her side.
Then I must strip her of this illusion. If I were to make a nuisance of myself, one that cannot be ignored.
Sinmara prepares to lead my father's next major invasion.
But if I were to disrupt her plans, it may force her to the bargaining table.
Sounds risky to me.
I once plotted and carried out the murder of Ymir himself. What do I care of risk?
Well, since you put it like that.
Where must I strike?
At Af Alvat Milna, my stepmother develops a strange army. At Jofursmida, she breeds beasts of war. And finally, there's Drekathorp, her supplies hub.
I'll deal with all three.
In the meantime, I shall return to Aetri. I will send word once my stepmother has become more amenable.
I'll return when I'm done. And I will expect answers regarding the Salakar.
To solve this task, we must put our minds together. Well, my mind, whatever that thing is.
In all our time, I never...
I have work to do.
A hero of great magnitude would heed my call and claim my weapon as their own.
Not even Loki could dream up such twisted aberrations of nature. with this! Give me a hand! Come here! Give me a hand over here! Help me out here! Come here a moment! Let the sail out! Hold on, good Skell. Bring the sail in!
What's wrong with you?
So, this is where the she-demon stores her precious supplies. Attack on sight here.
You're like a lame.
You want to? The fire unite!
get on the other side. Soon Sutur's warriors will have grumbling bellies, and only sticks with which to fight. I wait for Ragnarok. I bring my own.
Travel the smuttle thing, she says. Paint all the signs to the shelter. Risking my very bloody day, I like it.
A dwarven rune. I must be on the right track. Dwarven markings. If I follow, dwarves have left.
Might have painted a few too many of these, come to think of it.
Ugh. Not good.
Tried to sneak up on me, you frosty bastard! Not today, Jotun!
A dwarf mark. They must be in hiding nearby.
hiding, even in your current ugly form.
Stand your ground! You address no Jotun, you sniveling sack of... Where did he go? And how do I get out of here?
Vermin, you Jotnar call us, and so vermin shall feast upon you. Good riddance, scum!
have bested your traps, coward! Now show yourself! You'll make an enemy of Havi, Lord of Asgard.
Lord of Asgard.
Smells like a trap.
Hey, your turn. You should light it up.
You sneaky little! We meet at last.
What in... How did... No Jotun has ever outsmarted my trap. Oh crap. You're really not a Jotun, are you? Which means you're...
The Lord of Asgard, yes, and in no mood for such trickery. Even though I must admit, I admire your cunning. You managed to fool me, if only for a brief moment. Many have tried, few have succeeded, even fewer lived to tell the tale. Who are you, dwarf?
Bansky, they called me. Before the invasion, I was an artist. Some clever clogs reckoned I should paint all the signs to all the dwarf shelters. And that's how I found this empty shelter here. Thought I'd use it to get a little payback, you know? Teach some Jotuns a lesson. Admittedly, it's not the most efficient means of revenge, but every journey begins with a single step, eh? Still, never thought I'd catch an Aesir in my trap. Unintentionally, I should point out.
All you caught was my attention, and perhaps a tiny sliver of my respect.
Then if you'll indulge me, what went wrong? What was the failure in my trap?
There was no failing. Other than your prey was the wisest and the most cunning of all beings in the 9 realms.
And modest, too.
Another of my attributes. The rats. I'll be happy to never see them again. But you had too few. A pack of wolves would be better. They'd make short work of your prey.
Yes, a pack of wolves. Very easy for a dwarf to catch and handle. Why didn't I think of that, eh?
Get one to chase you down there. Every journey begins with a single step. I have nothing more to say, but you should look your prey in the eye. Let them know who has bested them.
Yes. Get within reach of someone, a far bigger someone, with an increasing desire to kill me. What a terrific idea. In any case, I am no warrior, and this shelter here is all I have with which to fight back. All I have are my wits, my anger, and my shelter.
Then what more do you need? Good hunting, Bansky.
And to you.
Best not to draw attention here. Unleash the beast.
Feed the flame!
plants, no further beasts can be bred. No more piggies for you, Sinmara. Once Baldur is free, he and I shall feast on the roasted flesh of these mighty pigs. Now Sinmara will negotiate. Baldur for the Salakar. And then, together, he and I will steal it back.